Pradhishtaya Bhutale Shri Bhaktivedanta Swamine Dinamini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Vishesha Shunyavadi Pasha Kudeshna Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasa Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. So in the 11th chapter, Krishna is showing what now to Arjuna?
Vishwarupa.
Vishwarupa, or the universal form. Okay. So the Vishwarupa is also called as, is there any other name for Vishwarupa?
Virat Rupa Mataji.
Virat Rupa. Okay, Virat Rupa. And the Virat Rupa also, and is it also called Kala Rupa?
Yes,
Is there any difference? Virat Rupa and Kala Rupa, or is the same?
Same Rupa, Mataji.
Same. Who will say it's same? Who will say it's different?
Different.
Okay, so today night, I'll close the form, the open book. Is there anyone who need extra time for open book? Any genuine reason?
Hare Krishna Mataji. I need one more day, Mataji.
One more day. Okay, so tomorrow. Okay. Can
Yes,
I close?
Mataji.
Can I close Monday morning?
Yes, Mataji. Please, please.
Okay. Yes, Siddharth Prabhu. So Virat Rupa and Kala Rupa, is that same? Everyone agrees with him?
I think same, because he's saying Kaloshmi.
Kalosmi. Okay, that is Krishna. Krishna is Kalosmi. Kala means time. But I'm asking whether Kala Rupa and Virat Rupa is one and the same.
Mataji, not same. So the Rupa which he had shown to the Duryodhana, that was only Virat Rupa. And now he showed both the Rupas.
Yes. So Kala Rupa is basically, Siddharth Prabhu is right in one way that Krishna is Kala. He says Kalosmi. But the Kala Rupa means, Kala means time. Time destroys everything, or the death part. It's shown by the time. So when Duryodhana saw, it was just the Virat Rupa, just all the demigods and all that form. But when Arjuna is seeing, you can see the difference in the Arjuna. When Arjuna saw, it was like the death personified. Like Duryodhana didn't see all the Kauravas going inside Krishna's mouth, but Arjuna saw that. So that's the Kala. That means the death part was shown to Arjuna. So the Kala Rupa. So Kala Rupa is a part of Virat Rupa, if you can say. But the Virat Rupa is the whole universal form. Duryodhana didn't see the whole universal form. He saw just a partial form, right? And but Arjuna saw the whole thing. There was Kala Rupa also. Because Krishna wanted Arjuna to know what is the fate of the war. What will happen after the Kurukshetra war. He wants to build that confidence in Arjuna, saying that I'm already killing all of them. You are going to win. You just do the battle or fight. I've already killed them. So Krishna, because Arjuna is the friend and devotee of Krishna, so Krishna wanted to show Arjuna that it's been already done. But to Duryodhana, Krishna doesn't do that, because Duryodhana is not a devotee. Okay, so there's a lot of difference when we become a devotee. Yes, Mausami Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Please assume my obeisance. Mataji, I have a question that while the Arjuna is the devotee of Krishna, then why he fear while seeing the universal form of Krishna?
Why he
fear? Why he fear?
Why did he fear? See, here Arjuna is acting as a normal person. He is a devotee, but then he is acting like an ordinary man. It's an ordinary man. Otherwise, Arjuna is an eternal associate. Okay, just for a pastime purpose, Arjuna is acting as he's bewildered, he's compassionate, he's confused, he's feeling that there will be sin, he's scared, his bow is dripping from his hand. Arjuna is not such a person actually. But Arjuna is acting, or Krishna's Yogamaya is making Arjuna do like as an ordinary person. That's why Arjuna is getting feared by seeing the universal form. Like we all might get feared, no, after seeing Krishna's universal form. So Arjuna is just putting an example. Arjuna is representing all of us. You should not see Arjuna as a person, as a personality there. He's representing us, Mataji. Okay, understood? That's why this is Krishna's Yogamaya acting, just to do for the pastime purpose. Because also another reason is Krishna wanted to show to all of us that the universal form is temporary. There is a 400 form and there is a 200 form, which is the eternal form of the Lord, and devotees like to see that form. Krishna also wanted to say that Narayan has come from Krishna. Understood? The 400 form, then he comes to the 200 forms. So there are, when Krishna does a pastime, there's so many reasons behind it. This is one few reasons which I know, but there are many reasons why Krishna actually made Arjuna do that. Yes, Siddharth Prabhu?
Hare Krishna. I think there is another verse. I'm not able to remember the name number here in this chapter only, where it is said also that rishis and others, many
They saw.
exalted devotees were also praying because they were also kind of fearing that form.
Yes, they also saw. It's not only Arjuna saw that form, Prabhu. We'll see in the later slokas that the demigods from other planetary system also saw. That's why it is said Arjuna was not dreaming. If it was a dream, only Arjuna would have seen. Like dream means only I can see or only you can see. But if it's not a dream, that means many can see. So in higher planetary system, they are also devotees, the demigods, they also saw. They paid obeisances.
Yes, so even other devotees and great exalted devotees were also fearful. So it is natural that Arjuna will also be fearful. I'm just thinking.
It's actually devotees are not fearful of any form of the Lord, but this is Krishna's Yogamaya acting just to prove that devotees are attracted to the Shyam Sundar form, not the universal form. Okay, just for that. And yes, even if it was us, like we are not real devotees, but still, if there was a pure devotee, that devotee don't want to see that Kala form, like many people going inside Krishna's mouth and getting crushed and all that. They don't have that rasa exchange with Krishna. You can't have Valsalya rasa or Madhurya rasa in the universal form, no? So devotee means sharing some rasa with the Lord. Who's a devotee? A devotee is having some transcendental exchange of relationship with Krishna in Shanta, Sakya, Dasya, Valsalya, or Madhurya, or the 7 secondary rasas. Either one of the rasas will be there for a devotee. But if a person is a non-devotee, he may not have any exchange of relationship. Duryodhan doesn't have any rasa with Krishna. So Krishna showed the universal form and he was like not so scared. But Arjuna wanted to have that sakya, that friendship with Krishna. And that was not possible in the universal form. So Krishna wanted to wind it up. Krishna didn't want to show that universal form to Arjuna anymore. Like Arjuna requested to see the form, and once seen, Arjuna is telling Krishna, please, I don't want to see this form. Just come back to your 400 form, then the 200 form. Also, people might think universal form is eternal. Once there was a quiz. Okay, so we'll move on. So Krishna actually gave a trailer, no? In the 10th chapter, he told that Nakshatranam, Hamshashi, and that, and this, so many things. Hamadir Hidevan and the source of the demigods. And what were the 5 reasons, 5 or 4 or 5 reasons why Krishna showed the universal form? We'll just have a quick recap. First is
the
to convince others. Yes, Krishna is not an ordinary person.
Second is that later on somebody may question.
Yeah, to set a criteria in future so that some imposters God, like someone should not pose as God. Okay, second. Third, fast.
It was requested by Arjuna.
Requested by Arjuna. Yes, Arjuna personally requested, I want to see that form. Yes. Fourth.
And to assure Arjuna that all are killed by Lord Krishna only. And
Yeah,
he is just an instrument.
Future. Assure Arjuna, yes, that Krishna have already killed them. And one more reason?
I think other reason is that he's saying to establish that he's just a nimitta matra.
Yes, he's just an instrument. Okay, that comes with the 4. Okay, 4 and 5. Yes, and one more reason is to show how great Krishna is. Arjuna wanted to prove how great Krishna is. Okay, to that his friend, and to prove that whatever Krishna spoke is correct. Okay, to prove it true. So 5th to 8, Krishna is describing the universal form again. Sri Bhagavan Vaja Pashyame Partha Rupani Sadasho Ata Sahasrashaha Nana Vidani Divyani Nana Varna Kritini Cha. Oh, by the way, before I forget, this Wednesday is the Ekadashi. So that's the day when Bhagavad Gita Advent happened, like Gita Jayanti. Okay, so we'll have like 700 slokas recited in ISKCON Mangaluru. So please join at 10 a.m. morning. And this time, many temple devotees and all the teachers from different languages, they're all reciting. So you can recite in your own home, because and if you have you all have Bhagavad Gita hard copy, keep it in your altar and offer flowers. You can do Aarti to Bhagavad Gita, because that's the day, Moksha Ekadashi, the day when Krishna actually spoke Bhagavad Gita 5,000 plus years ago. And still we worship, and as Bhakti Shastri students, you're supposed to worship this literature form of the Lord. Okay, this Wednesday. Okay, so here the Supreme Personality of Godhead is saying, my dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, see now my opulences, hundreds and thousands of very divine and multicolored forms. Nana Varnani. So if you see the picture, you can see there's like the green Garuda, then there is so different colors and different hands and multiple. Universal form is transcendental, but temporary, because it's subject to temporary time of material nature. So we should not say universal form is universal form is material. Many people say this. Is it material?
No,
Can
Mataji.
Krishna's any form be material? If Krishna comes as a pig in a Shukar form, Varahadev or Kurma, Malsya, it's not material. Whichever form Krishna comes, he is Sachidananda Vigraha. Okay, so he is transcendental, Sachidananda, but temporary in the sense it's in the material world. It is manifested only in the material world. This universal form doesn't exist in the eternal world. You go to Goloka, you go to Vaikunta, you can't see universal form. In Vaikunta, you can see the 400 form of Narayan. In Goloka, it is the 200 form, but you cannot see universal form anywhere. It's only in the material world. Okay, and that too for non-devotees, Krishna exhibited that. Yes, Mataji?
Mataji, is it illusory? Illusory what is it? Illusory
it's not
is
illusion.
Krishna.
No, what Krishna does is not illusion. Illusion means what? That doesn't exist. Something like that, no? But they exist, but it's temporary. It's just in the material world, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji, thank you.
It's real. Like when Mayavadi say, what do they say? Jagat Mithya. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya, they say, the Mayavadis. Okay. Brahman is Satya, true. Or they say that Brahman is there. But Jagat is Mithya, they say. The world is unreal. No, that's wrong. Krishna is real. Krishna made this world. So the world is also real. We are living in this world. It's temporary. This is Dukhale Mashashadam. It's temporary, but the world is real. Similarly, the universal form is real, but it's temporary, just for a short period of time and not eternally situated in the spiritual sky. The universal form is not possible to be seen by ordinary men. Krishna must give one the power to see that form. So Krishna gave what eyes to Arjuna?
Divine eyes.
Divine eyes. Okay, divine eyes. That's how, yeah. So he could, Jnana Chakshusha also, like through Bhagavad Gita, he gave that Jnana Chakshusha through which he can see the universal form. Pashyedityan vasun rudran ashvinao marudastata bahuni adrishta purvani pashyascharyal ani bharata. O best of Bharata, see here the different manifestations of Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwini Kumaras, and all other demigods. Behold the many wonderful things which no one have ever seen or heard before. That's what we say, that how come nobody have ever seen this form? So in the sense, no one have ever seen or heard. Even Arjuna, personal friend, most advanced learned man, did not know all about Krishna. And this form is shown only to Arjuna. So Krishna showed to Duryodhan, it was a partial form. And to Yashodamaya, it was the universes. So, but then to Krishna, Arjuna, he's showing it for the first time. So here it is said that this form, okay, it is just shown to Arjuna. Nobody have ever seen or heard of it before, Krishna is saying. So it shows how special Arjuna is. Krishna is showing especially this to Arjuna. Ihaikastam jagat Krishnam pashya dhyachacharacharam mama dehe gudakesha yachanya trashtamichyasi. O Arjuna, whatever you wish to see, behold at once in this body of mine. This universal form can show you whatever you now desire to see. So this was the first reason you should say why Krishna showed the universal form is Arjuna desired it. Krishna will fulfill the desire of a devotee. Prabhupada just desired, let there be a temple for Radha Ras Bihari in Juhu. Lot of cases happened. So many problems happened. If you have read that Juhu story, so many struggle. But finally, Prabhupada got the land. Prabhupada gave the temple to Radha Ras Bihari. So it's a pure devotee's desire that let there be a temple, and that Krishna fulfilled the desire of pure devotee, because a pure devotee never desire anything material for himself. Prabhupada didn't want any fame or glory or power or money or anything. He wanted to glorify Krishna. He wanted Krishna's glories to be spread. So Krishna helps for it. So similarly, Arjuna asked for the universal form, and Krishna showed it. So Arjuna could see the entire universe there. What all he saw, he could see everything moving, non-moving is there completely in one place. So Arjuna could see the entire universe. Even the most advanced scientists cannot see other parts of the universe, which a pure devotee could see very easily. So Arjuna could see the past, present, future, and Arjuna wanted to see that. Like the future in the sense that Krishna is going to kill all the Kauravas, everyone, including Bhishma and Dronacharya. Well, that was Arjuna's main concern. How can I kill my own master, in the sense my guru, Dronacharya? But Dronacharya was also going inside Krishna's mouth. And then Arjuna realized, what am I doing? So just to assure him. So Krishna is showing that, and Arjuna will be shown the future destiny of all the relatives and warriors, and thus be motivated just to become an instrument. Nimitta matram sarve sachin. So Krishna is showing that future to Arjuna, like, don't worry, I am there and I'm killing everyone. So Krishna is motivating Arjuna in that way to fight. Because Krishna says, even if you don't fight Arjuna, they'll be killed in one way or the other. So better you fight and take the credit. Natu mam sakyase drashtum anaineva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshu pashyame yogam aishwaryam. But you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give you the divine eyes with all my mystic opulence. Okay, chakshusha. So as we said, there is charma chakshus, which we have. There is jnana chakshus, shastra chakshus. There is this prema chakshus, like somebody who's having the ointment of love to see Krishna. So one need to see that, have the divine vision to see Krishna's universal form, and cannot be seen with present eyes. The devotees do not like to see Krishna in any other form except the two-handed Shyam Sundar form. So this is the reason why Krishna makes Arjuna fearful. Okay, Krishna only put that fear to Arjuna, and Arjuna asked Krishna, please, I don't want to see this form. I want to see that two-handed form. Therefore, Arjuna is told not to change the mind, but change the eyes by Krishna's grace. Okay, the eyes is changed. So it says, Prema Janachurida Bhakti Vilojanena. Unless we have that ointment of love, we cannot see Krishna. So here, Arjuna has been shown that form, and Krishna is giving that divine eyes to Arjuna. And also even Sanjaya saw, right, because of Vyasdev's. And also many demigods, they also from higher planetary system, they could see, and they were offering flowers and prayers to Krishna's universal form. Okay, so devotee is situated in a transcendental relationship with Krishna, and are attracted by the loving features, not by godless display of opulences. A devotee doesn't want to see all the opulences of Krishna. He just is attracted to that relationship, that rasa. Okay, so playmates and parents of Krishna in Vrindavan did not even know that Krishna is Supreme Personality Godhead, because they were so immersed in pure love for Krishna. If you take a handful of salt or 1 kg salt and you mix in ocean water, what will happen to that ocean water?
Nothing, Mataji.
No
No
change.
difference.
Nothing.
Because
No
why?
change. Nothing.
Because there's so much of salt in ocean water. But the same thing you do with well water, it might change. The taste might change. So in Vrindavan or Raja, there's so much of love. So much of love by the Sakhas and the Gopis and everyone always thinking about Krishna, that if you show little Aishwarya there, lifting Govardhan or dancing on Kaliya, that's not going to change anything, as if there is so much salt in the ocean. There's so much of, it's been overpowered. There's so much of love in Vrindavan. Krishna's opulences is nothing there. They don't want to see Krishna in that 400 form or the Vishnu feature or the opulences there. No, they don't want to see. Yeah, but here in this material world, when Krishna showed the universe of Maya, everybody was like, all the demigods, everyone. Because even the demigods like Lord Shiva cannot enter into the Rasa Leela. Even Lakshmi Devi, Lakshmi Ji could not enter into Rasa Leela, because it's very, very personal with the gopis. Krishna's transcendental relationship, it's not in Aishwarya Bhav. Lakshmi Devi is in Aishwarya Bhav with Krishna, with not Krishna, with Narayan. Lakshmi Devi is always in Aishwarya Bhav. So somebody in Aishwarya Bhav cannot enter into Madhurya or Valsalya Ras. So that it will get the Rasa Abhas happens there. So that's why. So that
Hare
is
Krishna
what.
Mataji, Mataji, there this is mentioned, Mataji, in Bhagavatam it will come like, means they were not able to enter only Radharani.
Yeah, in Bhagavatam also it is there. Yes, in Bhagavatam it is there. Maybe in the 31st chapter is Gopi Geet. So Gopi Geet is when Krishna disappears from the Rasa Leela. So before that, 30th chapter or something, 10th canto, there you can read. You reach there, like you can, like you're all reading, started reading from first canto, second canto, then don't jump to 10th canto. You can go and read Krishna book. In Krishna book, 90 chapters, Prabhupada has given all that. When Krishna disappears from Rasa Leela and Krishna comes in 400 form there, and gopis are searching for Krishna. Where is he? Where is he? And they're asking everyone. They're asking Tulsi also. Kachit Tulasi Kalyani Govinda Charana Priya. Please tell us where is our Krishna. And then Krishna will come in 400 form. And the gopis pay obeisances. Oh, Vishnu. And then they ask, did you see our Krishna? And everybody's like, Hare, Vishnu is standing there and you're asking for Krishna. And then when Radharani comes, Krishna's two hand falls down and he becomes the original Shyam Sundar form. So yeah, it's all in the 10th canto. So here you can see again 10th canto. It's been quoted here that in the Supreme Person who's considered the impersonal Brahman by great sages, the Supreme Personality guarded by devotees, and a product of material nature by ordinary men. These boys, that is the Sakhas, the friends of Krishna, they have performed many, many pious activities in their past lives. That's why they are playing with the Supreme Personality guarded. Okay, Krita Punya Punja. This is what Shukadeva Goswami calls them. The Gopas. Did I say the story where Krishna is playing with the Sakhas? Like Krishna bends and the Sakhas, they jump over Krishna. Did I tell that? No?
No, Mataji.
Okay. So once what happened, like the Sakhas, the friends, no, Madhumangal and Subal and Sridham and so many friends Krishna have, the Gopas, they were playing some games. So it's like one person has to bend and the boys will come running and jump over that person and they go and they'll see who jumps the maximum. So they were playing. So it was Krishna's turn to bend. So all the boys were running and coming and pushing on. They have to push on that person and then jump. So they were all playing so much. So Indra, Brahma, and all the demigods, I think, sun god and moon god, no? They, Chandra and the Surya Dev, they were like so excited to see this game. From the heavenly planets, they were looking in RADHJA, they're playing. They're like, the Supreme Personality got it as a cowherd boy, and the boys are so nicely playing. Let us also become cowherd boys and go and play. So Surya and Chandra becomes cowherd boys and come to RADHJA to play with Krishna. Like they want to enjoy that rasa. But they're in disguise and Krishna already know, but Krishna acted as a cowherd boy. So all the boys came running and they were playing nicely. And was when Surya Dev's turn came running, he was about to jump. When he reached near Krishna, he could not jump. He folded his hands and said, Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. He could not. And all the boys are like, what is he singing? Govinda Madi Purusham. He's just the boy, he's a friend, cowherd boy, Krishna. Just move. What are you doing? You're spoiling the mood. Just go. And Suryadev could not jump because he's a demigod and Krishna is the supreme master for him. And then it was the term for the Chandra. And then again, all the boys again jumped and went. And when Chandra came, Chandra was laughing at Suryadev. What you did? He's just acting as a boy, so you can jump. Even Chandra Dev, he came running. And when he also reached, he was trembling. He could not even go near Krishna again. He started Govinda Madi Purusham Bhajami. All the boys in RADHJA started laughing. What are you saying? Govinda Madi Purusham? Tumi kan badalog, tumi omisham. He is not a great person. He is just equal to us. He's just one of the cowherd boys. So this is the bhav which the RADHJA or the Sakhas in Vrindavan had. And even the demigods, they could not understand the bhav with which the Sakhas were playing with Krishna. Even Madhumangal made curd rice and he wanted to give Krishna, but the curd rice sometimes because of summer, it got spoiled and it was not nice. So he could not offer to Krishna. So Madhumangal, what he did, he put the whole curd rice as a big bulk in his mouth and he closed so that Krishna, it should not be offered to Krishna because it is already spoiled. But Krishna was so excited to have that. Krishna opened Madhumangal's mouth and took from the mouth and ate. And when Brahma saw this, Brahma is like, this cannot be my Govinda. This cannot be Govinda Madi Purusham. He is not my Narayan. Narayan cannot become like this. That's why the Brahma Mohan Leela happened after that. So the demigods also get bewildered because the Sakhas are so fortunate that they are playing with Krishna. Krishna is carrying them on their shoulders when there was a tug of war happened and the team lost. And Krishna, he can carry them on the shoulders. Krishna will never do that. He is the Supreme Lord. But in Raja, he's just a prophet boy. So we cannot understand Krishna's rasa in that way. So in Raja, he's just an ordinary person, ordinary boy. Okay. So universal form is different from other forms in what way? How is the universal different from other forms like Shyam Sundar form? One is
it is fearful.
It's fearful, but Shyam Sundar form is not fearful. Then
second, it is temporary.
It's temporary. The universal form is temporary, but the Shyam Sundar form is eternal and permanent. Is Jyoti Mataji?
Material form, Mataji, only.
No, the form is not material. Many people do this mistake. You people should not do it. It's not material. It's in the material world, Mataji. Krishna's any form is Sachidananda. Like, for example, there's a famous actor, okay? That actor can come as a beggar's role. He can come in a king's role. He can come in a villain's role. Or he can be a hero's role. But he is the same person. So Krishna can come as a pig, as Shukar Rupa, Varahadev. He can come as a fish, Malsyadev. He can come as the Supreme Lord, the cowherd boy. Whatever way he comes, universal form, it is Sachidananda. It's not material. Don't use the word Krishna's form is material. It is in the material world. Yes. So it's spiritual. Okay. And what about the rasa? You cannot have Sakya, Valsalya, Madhurya with the universal form. Right? The exchange of rasas will not happen. Okay. So devotees who are correctly situated in trans relationship with Krishna are attracted by loving features, not by godless display of opulences. Okay, we'll come back to this breakout room after some time. I'll just finish 9 to 14. So here, Sanjay is empowered to describe Arjuna's vision of universal form. To whom? To whom is he is explaining?
Dhritarashtra.
Sanjay Uvaja evam yukva tado rajan mahayogeshwaro hari darshayam asapartaya paramam rupam aishwaram. Sanjay said, O king, having thus spoken, the supreme lord of all mystic power, the personality of God, had displayed his universal form to Arjuna. So Sanjay is saying to Dhritarashtra that yes, Krishna is going to display his universal form. Anega vaktra nayanam, anega adbhuta darshanam, anega divya bharanam, divyene Yutam, Divya Malyambaram Dharam, Divya Gandhanulepanam, Sarvasharya Mayam Devam Anantam Vishwatomukam. So how is the form? Aneka Vaktram, Anayanam. So many, the universal form had unlimited mouth, unlimited eyes, unlimited wonderful vision. Form was decorated with many celestial ornaments and bore many divine upraised weapons. He wore celestial garlands and garments, and many divine scents were smeared all over his body. All was wondrous, brilliant, unlimited, and all expanding. So what Arjuna saw was incredible, yet Sanjay is trying to give a mental picture to Dhritarashtra. Neither Sanjaya nor Dhritarashtra was actually present, but Sanjaya, by the grace of Vyasdev, who was a disciple of Vyasdev, could see whatever happened. So this is how when our Guru empower us, like Sanjaya was empowered by Vyasdev, like when Guru empower us, we can get the real knowledge. Thus, he now compares the situation as far as it could be understood or imaginable. So Sanjay is giving a mental picture to Dhritarashtra. This is what has happened, and Dhritarashtra should imagine that there was unlimited mouth, unlimited hands, and unlimited legs. This is what the universal form was. If you see the Bhagavad Gita, you can see the universal form just like this. But if you see a 3D form, it can be around Arjuna. The universal form was like so huge. And definitely it's fearful. So huge. You don't want to see that form of the Lord. Your Lord should be sweet. There should be a loving relationship with you and Krishna. Or the children should not get scared by seeing the Lord's form. So Krishna never want to show that universal form. But most of them, their favorite chapter is universal form. Many of them, non-devotees or when you go to a public, well, they like to see the universal form because they think that is the Supreme Lord or the universal form. But it's not. The devotee understands that. So there was unlimited mouth, unlimited eyes, ornaments, weapons, garlands. By inconceivable potency of the Lord, Arjuna could see the unlimited sitting in one place. He was just sitting there and he could see everything happening. Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhave Yugapatupida Yadi Sadrishi Sayashat Vasas Tasya Mahatmanaha. If hundreds and thousands of sun were to rise at once into the sky, their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. So we're like thousands of suns. See, one sun itself, we can't even see it directly. Just imagine thousands of sun rising. So that was Krishna's form was like that. So effulgent, the supreme form in that universal form. So what is that light called as? Coming from Krishna's body, that effulgence.
Brahma Jyoti.
Brahma Jyoti. Okay, that's like thousands of sun rising. So he's giving a mental picture to the Dhritarashtra. And by grace of Vyasadeva, Sanjaya was able to see everything what was happening. So he saw everything in that one place. And it is said, Tatraikam stam jagat Krishnam Pravibhaktam anekada apasya deva devasya sharire pandavastada. At that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form of the Lord the unlimited expansion of the universe, seated in one place, although divided to many thousands, many thousands. So in one place, he was sitting and he could see everything what was happening. So again, Sanjay is empowered. Krishna Shakti vina nahi hua parivartan. Unless Krishna empowers you or Krishna or his representative Guru empowers you, we cannot do anything. We cannot preach. We cannot do any service, anything, because that power should come from Krishna. So unlimited expansion of universe, including the planets of gold, jewels, and everything, Arjuna could see. Tatra means from there. Indicate Arjuna and Krishna were sitting on the chariot and seeing everything in one place. You can see that famous picture where Krishna and Arjuna is in the chariot and there's a universal form. Others in the battlefield could not see because Krishna gave this vision only to Arjuna. So Arjuna was bewildered now and astonished to see that. Tatasa Vishmaya Vishto Vrishta Romadananjaya Pranamya Shirasa Devam Kritanjali Apashanta. So that bewildered and astonished, his hairs were standing on, and Arjuna bowed his head and offered obeisances with folded hands, began to pray to Krishna. Now he is again, what happened? He was in Sakyaras, then came to Dasya, again he's going. You can see a change of rasa from friendship to wonder, because Krishna was the reservoir of all pleasure. What is Krishna's another name? Because he's the reservoir of all pleasures.
Akhila Rasamrita Murti.
Akhila Rasamrita Murti. Akhila Rasa Amrita Murti. Like Akhila means all. Rasa, the mellow you can get in Krishna. You can have all these. There are 12 rasas, 5 primary and 7 secondary. So 5 primary Rashanda, Dasi, Sakya, Valsalya, Mantra. If somebody wants to see Krishna as a young boy, or the young, small boy or a son, Krishna acts like that. And the devotee becomes the mother or the father. Or someone as a lover, like the gopis. So we cannot imitate such bhava. If we imitate, what we become? Like if you come and say, I'm a gopi, or I am the mother of Krishna, and I chastise your Laddu Gopal, or what Krishna you have at home.
Sahajiya Mataji.
Sahajiyas, yeah. They're called Sahajiyas. Like we should not become Sahajiyas, in the sense, just jump and say that, oh, I am a gopi, or I am Yashodama, I am Nanda Bhairaj. That bhav should come as we do devotional service. It will come. The real rasa which we had in an eternal world. It says when you are completely Krishna conscious and you're pure devotee, you're about to leave the body, you will realize the rasa with which you were there eternally in the spiritual world. All of us are spirit soul. You might have a male body or a female body, whatever it is, but you can be a gopi in the spiritual world. You can be a gopa in the spiritual world. When you hear all these, no, the gopas playing with Krishna like this, we also feel like to be like that, no? That's why Krishna is doing his pastime, so that we forgot our relationship with Krishna and we can remember and re-establish that lost relationship. Or Krishna is doing the pastime to attract us. That what am I doing in this material world? This is again Dukhalaya. Whatever we do in this material world, we can be never happy. But in the spiritual world, everybody is happy all the time because they are with Krishna, and Krishna is the reservoir of all pleasure. So there's wonder also coming now. He was a calm, sober, and quiet personality being changed to ecstasy, astonished, and the hairs were standing on hand, and he's offering prayers with folded hands. Okay, so this is what Arjuna did in after seeing the universal form. Again, in the 10th chapter, again Arjuna glorifies Krishna. When does he do that? This is after showing the universal form. Okay. There's one more place in the 10th chapter where Arjuna is glorifying Krishna. Where is that? When is it? After hearing what?
After hearing Chatushloki Gita, Paramadhama Param.
Yeah, the Chatusloki. Very good. So after hearing Chatusloki, again, 10.12 verse, he says, Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adidevam Acham Vipu. So Arjuna glorifies Krishna after hearing the universal, the Chatusloki. Okay, now again you can see in the 15 to 31st sloka, Arjuna is experiencing of the seeing the universal form, and 30 to 34, Krishna replies to Arjuna's question, at time I am and become my. So Arjuna speaks his realization of the universal form now. Arjuna uvaja pashya me devas tava deva dehe sarvam satada vishesha sangat brahmanamesham kamalasanastam rishimscha sarvan Uragamscha Divyan. Arjuna said, my dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all demigods, various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and all sages and divine serpents. Siddharth Prabhu, you know Sanskrit, right? Is there something called Anushtup Chantas or some meters? What is it called?
Yes, Mataji. Anushtup Chanda and Trishtup Chanda.
So the normal sloka which we sing, that is Anushtup.
Right. For example, the normal one, Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. So this is Anushtup Chanda.
Then this long ones, what we so call them?
Long ones are Trishtup, and there is something else also. I think that I don't know. But primarily, Bhagavad Gita is on Anushtup, and few it is Trishtup.
Yeah, so when you do sloka exam, when you come for sloka exam, the meter also has marks. That's why some of them get 8, 9, 7. The meter also carries marks. It's not like you should be a singer or something like that, but at least that meter should come correct. If you just, instead of saying just the Shubhaja, just like, but if you tell that in that meter, it looks good. And it's a Gita. Bhagavad Gita is a song actually. So it should be sung in that particular meter, it is said. Okay. So try to get that meter, because when you especially go to Bhakti Vaibhav, all Bhagavatam slokas are in meters, and you should sing in nice meters. Okay, so Arjuna said, my dear Lord, so he's seeing all the demigods also. For all the demigods, Brahma, Lord Shiva, everything is seen in that particular place. So the Prabhupada says, Arjuna sees everything in the universe, therefore he sees Brahma, who's the first creature in the universe. The celestial serpent upon which the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu lies in the lower region of the universe. And the snake bed is Vasuki, and Arjuna can see from the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu up to the topmost part of the universe, on the lotus flower planet where Brahma, the first creature, resides. That means that from the beginning to the end, everything could be seen by Arjuna. Was sitting in one place on this chariot. This was possible by the grace of Supreme Lord Krishna. So he could see everything, even Brahma, the demigods. This proves that demigods are part and parcel of Krishna. When they say, oh, ISKCON, you worship only Krishna. You don't go to any other temples, or you worship only Krishna. Why? This is a proof. This sloka is the proof. It says, Aham Adirhi Devana. Krishna says, he is the source of all the demigods. Anega Bahu Dhara Vaktra Netram Pashyami Tvam Sarvado Ananta Rupam Nantam Namadyam Napunastavadim Pashyami Vishveshwara Vishwarupam. O Lord of the universe, a universal form, I see you in your body, many, many arms, bellies, mouths, and eyes, expanded everywhere without limit. I see you in no end, no middle, no beginning. Krishna is limitless, or Krishna is unlimited, where he cannot even see. This unlimited Krishna, how did Yashodamaya bind him? Damodar Leela. There is no end, no middle or beginning to the Lord. How did she bind?
With love, Mataji.
With love, Mataji.
Yeah, with love. She bound him with rope of love, not by any material ropes. And when Krishna was linked, 2-finger short was his parishrama and Krishna's mercy. And also some acharyas comment, the last rope with which Krishna was bound came from where?
Radharani Mataji.
Yeah, Barsana. It came from Barsana. Because all of them in Gokul and everyone came to know that Krishna cannot be bound. How much of a rope Yashoda Maya tied, it could not be bound. So finally the news reached Parsana, and from Parsana, Radharani's rope came there. And then it is said, it is not Yashoda Maya who actually bound Krishna. Radharani bound Krishna in Goloka there. Some temples, they have this golden thread rope on which Krishna is bound by Radharani. The rope is in the Radharani's hand. That's also again Damodara there. Kiridinam Gandhinam Chakrinam Cha Tejo Rasim Sarvado Deeptimantam Pashyami Tvam Dudni Krikshyam Samana Samantat Deeptanalankara Deeptanalarkadyutim Aprameyam. Your form is difficult to see because of this glaring effulgence. See, what is the compared to the effulgence of, as if it's the, what was the effulgence?
Thousands and hundreds of suns.
Thousand suns.
Yeah. Thousands of suns. So Arjuna is saying, I can't see you because of the glaring effulgence. It's like blazing fire. Don't want to see this. So I'm seeing everywhere crowns and clubs and discs. Just imagine that form, thousands of light. Like if you want to see the Lord, you want to see that beautiful form. You don't want so much light then you can't even see the form. So he is saying that it's immeasurable. I can't even measure you. And Arjuna is finding it's difficult to see. And this glowing form, Tejorasi, with crowns and clubs and disc, I don't want to see this form. And Arjuna is describing it as immeasurable. You are the Supreme Lord. Tvamaksharam paramam veditavyam tvamashya vishwasya param nidanam tvam avyayas shashvata dharma gupta sanatanastvam purusho matome. So you are the supreme primal object. You are unlimited resting place of the universe. You are inexhaustible. You are the oldest, Adyam. And you're the maintainer of the eternal religion, personality God. This is my opinion. So this is, we have Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. So this comes under which category? This sloka? Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. Which of these three things comes this sloka? And Arjuna said, this is my opinion. Very simple.
Sadhu Mataji.
Okay, Arjuna is a great devotee, so it can come in Sadhu. It can also come in Shastra because it's Bhagavad Gita. You're quoting Bhagavad Gita sloka. Okay, so yes, Sadhu, and because when you say pure devotee saying something, that's pure, that's Sadhu saying. Okay. Anadimadyantam ananda viryam ananda bahum shashi surya netram pashyami tvam deeptahu Hudasavakram swatejasa vishwamidam tapantam. So you are without origin, middle or end. Your glory is unlimited. You are numberless arms, and sun and the moon are your eyes. Sun and the moon are Krishna's eyes, we say. And Krishna says, Prapasmi shashi suryayo. So the sun and the moon. So whenever you see the beautiful sun, especially when you chant Brahma Mukta and say around like 5:45, 6 o'clock, there's the orange sun or yellowish and orange sun. So beautiful. So that's Krishna's eyes actually. And the moon in full moon time, it is actually Krishna's eyes. Krishna says here, okay, that is his eyes. So from the purport here, it says many other places there's a repetition, but according to the scriptures, repetition of glories of Krishna is not literary weakness. It is said at the time of bewilderment or wonder or ecstasy, statements are repeated over and again. Again and again, Arjuna is saying so many hands and legs, and that's just for repeating, or he's saying his excitement, like what all he can see. And also he's saying that you are spread throughout the sky and planets and seeing this wonderful and terrible form in all planetary system. So Arjuna seeing the universal form was not a dream. Okay, this proves Arjuna is not dreaming. Why? Because not only Arjuna, but all other planetary systems, they also could see the divine vision. Like, for example, when Krishna came in Varaharu, Keshavadrita Shukara Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hari. So when he came in the boar form, to take Mother Earth from Garbhodesha ocean and come up with his tusk. And he came up, all the demigods from all the planetary system could see, especially Janalok, Maharlok, and all that upper planetary system. And they were just offering flowers, and they were, when the pig or some animal, dog, they go inside water and come, what do? They shook the body. So when they shake the body, all the water sprinkles everywhere. No? So similarly, when the Varahadev came outside, Garbhodesha ocean, again he shook the body, and all the demigods were coming to collect the charanamrit. It's not like, oh, it's a pig and has gone in a muddy place inside the ocean. Krishna came in that form so that only a pig can go inside a filthy place and take something and come. So he came in a Varaha root form. See how great Krishna is. Ambadayalim Sharanam Vijay. So merciful. He can come even in a pig form. Pig is the most abominable because it eats stool and dirt and all. But still the Lord comes in that form. Okay. So here Arjuna is seeing that form. And he's like, not only he, other planetary system, the demigods also could see. So that means Arjuna was not just dreaming. Some people might say, oh, Arjuna is just imagining all this. Krishna said Bhagavad Gita only to Arjuna, only for Arjuna. Or Arjuna is faking that he is seeing the universal form. No. Sanjaya could see, all the demigods could see. That means he was not dreaming. Amihitvam sura sangha vishanti, hejit pita prachalayuganti. Swastiti ukva maharshi siddha sangai stuvandi tvam tu stuti pushkalave. So all those demigods surrendered before Krishna. And some of them was afraid, offering prayers with folded hands. And they always saying that all peace are praying to you with singing various hymns. Because they know now the demigods also wanted all the Duryodhana and all the demonic people to be vanished. So they also saw everyone going inside Krishna's mouth and they were so happy. And so what will they do as devotees? They were with folded hands and they're praying different prayers to glorify Krishna. Even Lord Shiva, Adityas, Vasus, they were all beholding the universal form in wonder. They also could see that universal form. Okay, so that means Arjuna was not dreaming. So Arjuna, this is an evidence that Arjuna was seeing the universal form because all of them are proof or they are witness, they could see that. 23-25 years, Arjuna experienced a terrible fearsome sight. And now he expresses his pitiable state and the Lord withdraw this fearful. The Lord is going to withdraw because Krishna don't want to disturb a devotee. Krishna don't want to do that. Krishna wants that rasa. Krishna is not happy with the universal form. Krishna is just showing this form to give confidence in Arjuna what will happen in the battlefield. But Krishna will withdraw this form. That's what 26-30, Arjuna sees in the universal form the future outcome of the war. Like what's going to happen in the war. So this is seen by Arjuna in the following verses, 26-30. He's actually seeing Amichatam Dhritarashtrasya Purta Sarve Sahaimva Pala Sange Bhishmo Drona Sudaputra Stadasu Sahas Madhyer Abhiyoda Bhaktranite Varamana Vishanti Damshra Karalani Bayanakani Kejit Vilagna Dashana Tareshu Sandrishyante Churnite Utma. So that means all the Dhritarashtra sons, like along with the kings, Bhishma, Drona, Karna, all of them were rushing into Krishna's mouth. And he sees someone trapped with head smashed between the teeth. Is that a peaceful scene to see? No, because the head is getting smashed. And when you see that, you get fearful. You feel very, very fearful. So one is that, yes, Krishna is killing all of them. What is the second thing where what you can make out from this scene where everybody is going into Krishna's mouth? What else it indicates?
He's Kala. He's Kala.
Okay, he's Kala. Yes, definitely he's Kala. So you can see Arjuna is describing the Kala Rupa. Okay, that is the form at time. This is called Kala Rupa. This part, the whole universal form is the Virat Rupa, and Kala Rupa is a part of Virat Rupa where there is only the death part shown. That is especially the mouth part and fire coming from the mouth and snakes and all. So yes, Mataji.
Yes, it shows that everything goes back to Krishna, right? When the 50 things.
Yeah, so everything came from Krishna and everything is going back to Krishna. So he creates, he annihilates. So everything is going back to Krishna. And the third is, they are all getting liberated. No, that is also another thing. So in the previous verse, the Lord promised to show Arjuna things he would be very interested in seeing. Now Arjuna sees that the leaders of the opposite party, including Bhishma, Drona, Karna, all the sons of Dhritarashtra, and the soldiers and Arjuna's own soldiers were also annihilated. Why Arjuna's own soldiers were annihilated? They are good, they are pious, they are supporting Arjuna. But why they are also going inside Krishna's mouth? Don't say for liberation, they are already liberated. They are associates of Krishna. But why are they also going inside Krishna's mouth? Only Kauravas should go, no? Why is Arjuna's own soldiers being annihilated? Think.
It's like
Krishna,
How many people can be killed?
Anybody who sees Krishna at the time of death, they will be liberated.
What, Mataji?
Anybody who sees at the time of death Krishna, they will be liberated.
Anybody will?
Anybody who's like sees Krishna at the time of death, they are liberated.
Okay, the Pandavas are seeing Krishna. Pandavas will the soldiers of Pandavas, Arjuna, are already going back. They will always already go. Why should they go inside Krishna's mouth for that? Because they are pious, they are associates. They will definitely go. They don't have to be killed by Krishna.
Maybe that's the way they go back to go. I'm just guessing.
Any other reason?
Is it related to Kalki Avatar?
Kalki Avatar, no.
Mataji, is it that except for the 5 Pandavas, all in the battlefield would be killed? So to show that.
Yes, why? Why Pandavas supporting Pandavas also being killed? Kauravas,
Mataji, it is Krishna's desire.
Yes, Krishna's desire, definitely. For what? Krishna is desiring them to?
Devotees should emerge victorious.
So he wants that all who are in the, apart from Pandavas, who are also...
Apart from Pandavas, all are killed.
No, I'm saying apart from Pandavas, who are also supporting Pandavas.
Yes, that probably can unmute. Supporting Pandavas?
Yeah, they are also on the part of Dharma and they should be liberated. But in the war, people will die in any case.
Okay.
That's why the reason, na, Mataji, Tyakta Jivita is the reason, na?
Yeah,
that all of the
reason.
Yes.
So they're also ready to give up their life for Arjuna. In the sense, Krishna is telling Arjuna that I am trying to take all of them back home, back to Godhead. Okay. So don't worry about Arjuna is concerned about his people also. Arjuna is not actually concerned with Kauravas, but he's concerned with his people also. Yes, they have come, they are ready to give their life for Arjuna. So Arjuna should take care as a leader. He should also take care of what will be their future. So Krishna is giving assurance. Don't worry about them also. You're worried about Bhishma, Dronacharya and the Kauravas, fine. But you're also more worried about your people. Don't worry, they are also safe. They are also coming back to me. So giving an assurance to Arjuna that don't worry, sin will not go to them also. Because they are also involved in the battle. They might also kill some other Kauravas. But don't worry, everybody is. And this is Krishna's plan of taking back home all his associates. Because it's Kurukshetra war is happening when? Towards the end of
Dwapara Yuga.
Yes, so in the end of Dwapara Yuga, that means Krishna as an avatar, he should go back and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will come. And so it is time for Krishna to wind up his pastime. Like how the Yadus, they fought each other and they killed. So Yadu dynasty is great. Why did Krishna destroy them, make them do this? So that Krishna can take them all back to Godhead. Krishna wants, you go for a picnic, you take a family and go to a picnic. And when it's time to come back, you take your whole family and come back. Do you come alone? No. Similarly, Krishna came to this material world to his pastime and he's going back. He will take everyone and go. Yes, Mausami Mataji?
Mataji, is as you're saying that everyone is go back to Godhead, that is Duryodhan and all, they also go back to Godhead?
Yeah. They are associates of Krishna, Mataji. They are just, like, for example, was Hiranyaksha really a demon? Who was he?
Jai Vijay.
He was Jai Vijay. Ravana? Ravana was Jaya Vijaya. Shishupal was Jaya Vijaya. Similarly, Duryodhan and Kamsa, Duryodhan and all these demonic characters, especially even Kamsa, all of them are associates of Krishna. When Krishna wants to fight, the devotees themselves come as demons. And good question. It is when the first canto, 9th chapter is about Bhishma Stuti. Bhishma is glorifying, especially from verse 32 to 42 in Bhagavatam. There in the purport, Srila Prabhupada mentions, they didn't get Sayuja Mukti. Sayuja Mukti is what demons get. They got Sarupya Mukti. They got the same form as the Lord because they saw the Parthasarathi form of the Lord. And Duryodhan and all of the Kauravas, even though they acted impious, like a person, actor might act as a villain. But is he really villain in his real life? No. They're just taking that role. Similarly, Duryodhan and all of them are not really bad. They are associates of Krishna. They're doing the pastime of being bad. You understood? They are associates of Krishna. In fact, to become an enemy of Krishna also, you should be a devotee of Krishna. You can't, Krishna will not fight with normal person. Hiranyakashipu is Jaya Vijaya. Krishna is Dwarapala. Understood? So when Krishna wants to fight, his friends only or his associates only will come as demons. This is Krishna. So the demons are not really demons.
But Mataji, Duryodhan is Kali avatar.
Kali avatar?
Yes.
No?
I heard it.
What? I never heard about it. I
heard it that Duryodhan is avatar of Kali. I heard it.
Kali Purusha is completely different, Mataji. Duryodhan has nothing to do with Kali. And that is Kali Yuga. This is in Dwapar Yuga. Duryodhan went back in Dwapar Yuga itself. Kali didn't start. Kali Yuga didn't start. If you want to read about Kali Yuga, you can read first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, how Parikshit Maharaj fought with Kali Purusha and all that is there. So he's not Kali. Okay, so two analogies are mentioned here. That is as, how is all of them going inside Krishna's mouth? As many waves of rivers going to ocean. Like you can see many rivers, they all will go inside the ocean. So similarly, all the people were going inside Krishna's mouth. That is one analogy. Another analogy is that the moth going into the blazing fire. You've seen, especially rainy season and all, there'll be a light and so many flies will come. And what will happen? They touch the heat and they die. And they have very small lifespan. So similarly, this is the two analogies Prabhupada mentions here in this purport, 28 and 29. Okay, as many waves of rivers flow into the ocean. So all these great warriors were going into the mouth of Krishna. And also, I think this is Bhakti Shastri question, as moths were dashing into the blazing fire. So all of them going inside Krishna's mouth. So Bhishma, Drona, Karna, even Arjuna's own people were going. So this indicates that after death of nearly all the people assembled in Kurukshetra, Arjuna will become victorious. As mentioned here that Bhishma, who's supposed to be unconquerable, he will also be smashed. So also Karna, not only with great warriors of other party like Bhishma be smashed, but some of the great warriors of Arjuna's side also will be smashed. So this universal form is the Virat Rupa and a part of it is the Kala Rupa. All devouring all people from all sides. So everything was getting crushed. So Arjuna is now in great fear now. Arjuna is asking different questions like, who are you and what is your mission? Akyahi me eko bhavanugra rupo namostu de deva vara prasida vijñātumiccāmi bhavantamadhyam nahi prajanami tava pravrittim. So he's asking, oh Lord, so fierce of form, please tell me who you are. I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. You're the premier Lord. I want to know about you, for I do not know what your mission is. Because when he saw this, Arjuna was so bewildered. Arjuna was like, what is happening? Who are you actually? So why Arjuna is asking this question? Because Arjuna knew that Krishna is his friend and his supreme personality Godhead, and he was puzzled by various forms exhibited by Krishna. He's asking, who really you are? Are you, like, what is your mission? So about is Krishna saying, Shri Bhagavan Vaja Kalosmi Loga Kshaya Pravarto Logan Samahartum Iha Pravritta Ate Apitvam Na Bhavishyanti Sarve Ye Avastita Pratyanike Yoda. So the Supreme Personality God is saying, time I am Kalosmi. So when we say, I don't have any time to chant, I don't have time to read Srila Prabhupada's book, I don't have time to hear Prabhupada's lecture. Krishna has time. Krishna expands time for a devotee. But we should use it in a right way, in the sense, we should know what to do first and what not. Like they're in a box, There are like big pebbles, small pebbles, sand. What you should put first to fill the box? There are big pebbles, small ones, and sand. What should you put first?
Big pebbles. Big pebbles.
Big, then?
Small pebbles.
Small pebbles.
Small.
Last?
Sand.
Sand. So when you do in that way, the big pebble will take the whole place. You can imagine. When you put small ones, it will go to small places. And whatever is small vacuum remaining, everything will be filled by the sand. So that should be how our life is. Everyone, all of us have 24 hours. But then how we utilize it. The big pebbles are what in our life? What are the big things?
Chanting.
Chanting. So if you don't prioritize japa, then if you put sand first and small, then the big pebble doesn't have space. Similarly, we have so many material things and japa will remain pending. But if we have a festival, you have some function in the home, something, your friend's marriage or whatever it is, you get up early and do your rounds and finish your japa that day and then go outside, then your first thing is done. Your main thing, the big stones are the japa, reading of Srila Prabhupada's book, hearing lectures. We're not doing that. We're doing the minute thing, which cannot be even postponed to next day. But what do? We postpone japa to the next day, including me. That's what we do. The first thing we postpone is the big stone. So similarly, but when Krishna sees that, you are prioritizing Krishna in your life, Krishna will prioritize you in his life. How he reciprocates how we approach Krishna. So we should not never say that we don't have time. The way we utilize time, especially yesterday one devotee was saying, when you are about to sleep, don't see WhatsApp, Facebook, and all these things, because your mind will be constantly thinking on that and your sleep will go. Or try to sleep early and get up early so that you finish your rounds early. And so in that way, Krishna, because if you finish your rounds in Brahma Muhurta, what happens? The entire day you'll be free. You'll feel like, oh, I've done so many things. Now I have so much free time to read Prabhupada's book and do so many other things, your material job or whatever, everything. But if you don't finish your rounds, 16 rounds in Brahma Muhurta, then what happens? The whole day, the japa will be pending. So try to finish as far as possible. I know there's so many things in your home, but still, you can do some kind of a sacrifice. And Krishna says he is kind. Before we were thinking how to chant 16 rounds, 2 hours. I don't even have 2 hours. But now time is there. Krishna is actually expectus kalosmi. Krishna is the super soul Lord. Krishna controls all cosmic events according to his will. And as time, he's pushing all things towards destruction. Kalosmi means what? It will destroy. Time will destroy the world. As the time moves, it will destroy. And Krishna says, I'll stop with this. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Because next week we'll have 20 slokas. I'll stop at 33. We have 55 slokas. Okay, 44 and 55. Okay, 33, 43, 53. Okay. So 25 slokas I'll finish next week. Okay. So here 22. So here it is said, Tasmatvam uttishtaya solabhasva jitva shatrun bhungshvarajam samudram mayai vaiteni hita purvameva nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Very important point. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Krishna is saying, please become an instrument in the fight. Therefore, get up and prepare to fight and win glory, conquer your enemy and enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement. So, what do you say? Krishna is so promising, no? Krishna is encouraging Arjuna, saying that I've already killed them. I've already put them to death by my arrangement. And you, O Savyasachin, can be an instrument in the fight. Why is Arjuna called Savyasachin?
He can shoot arrows with
He's
both
the
the
expert
hands.
in archery.
Expert in shooting arrows. And thus Arjuna is addressed as expert warrior capable of delivering arrows to kill his enemies. Okay. Expert in shooting arrows. When did he do that?
Hare Krishna Mataji, when his Guru Dronacharya
Fighting with Drupada.
Okay. Guru said for what?
So when his Guru Dronacharya had asked him to shoot the eyes of the fish.
Yes.
And
eyes of
also
the fish.
one other time, Mataji, when he was acting in disguise in that. I'm not able to recall. He was in the where they were like they were in Agyatwas, and he was in the Sabha of Maharaj Drupad, I guess. Or
Okay.
no, not Drupad. He was not able to recall his name, Mataji.
Mamta Mataji, you want to add something?
Yes,
Also, sorry.
when he met with Hanuman Prabhuji.
Mataji?
When he went to Hanumanji and he shot the arrow, made a bridge out.
Okay, so when he was winning Draupadi, no, there was yes, there was a fish and it was rotating, and he has to shoot through looking through the water. No, there was a water, and there was a moving fish and the eyes, and also the bird. And when Drodacharya asked, "What can you see?" he could see only the eyes, and he was shooting. So many things. So Arjuna was actually very sharp shooter, and he was having the Sabyasachi, and he's saying, "Just become an instrument. That's what we should all become. We should become actually the instrument in Krishna's hands, because we are not actually doing things. It's he who's actually making us." So here he says, time I am, Kala Rupa. He's answering the two questions which Arjuna asked. Who am I? Who are you? And what is your mission? Who am I? The question is, answer is, he is time. And what is the mission? To destroy. So he is destroying everything. All the people in the world except the Pandavas. They are eternally associates of the Lord. And Arjuna wanted to give up fighting, and he was indecisive in 2.6. But even if Arjuna did not fight, Krishna have already done that. Death of everyone in the battlefield of Kurukshetra could not be checked. So that was Krishna's plan. There's a famous verse which says, Rake Krishna Mare Krishna Rake. If Krishna wants to kill someone, nobody can protect him. Like Hiranyakashipu. If Krishna wants to protect someone, nobody can kill him. Like Prahlad, Krishna wanted to protect. So, Rake Krishna Mare Krishna Rake. It's Krishna's plan. Time is destruction, and all the manifestations are to be vanquished by the desire of the Supreme Lord. That is the law of nature. So, this is Krishna's plan. We are nobody to interfere in Krishna's plan. So, Krishna wanted this to happen, and that will happen. Yes, Siddharth Prabhu?
Hare Krishna. Like we are, I mean, no one is nothing, and everyone is an instrument only. This is what is coming here also. In other verse also it comes like ahankara vigunatma kartaham iti manyate. So that supports, that's I think that they are complementary to each other. Hare Krishna.
Yes, right. So here it is said, yes, we are all instruments of Krishna in Krishna's hands. And we even Prabhupada prayed like that I'm a puppet in your hand, Krishna. Make me dance as you like. You know the puppet? This is a puppet show. The hands and legs are all having that thread. And as the person moves, the puppet moves. So Krishna, as Prabhupada was saying that I am a puppet in your hand. Please make me dance as you like. So Nimitta Matra means just becoming an instrument in Krishna's plan. Sabyasachi means one who can shoot arrows very expertly. And Nimitta Matra, he becoming an instrument. So what is the sign of intelligence here? To recognize that the whole world is moving under the plan of Krishna. Not even a blade of grass moves without Krishna's plan. We make a lot of plans, no? My life, this next year, this month, this next year. Does it really work? If it works, okay, that's your plan working. You should be happy. But if it doesn't work, you should be more happy because it's Krishna's plan working. And Prabhupada says both the plan and the planner, both will get destroyed. So what is the best thing? To move according to Krishna's plan. Okay, Krishna, whatever your wish or your will be done. Thy will be done. In church, they pray like that. Thy will be done. Whatever Krishna says or whatever the Lord says, that's what's going to happen. Yes, our prayers have strength and also our karma, everything interferes in that. But finally, it's Krishna who's the super soul who's sanctioning things. So here, even Arjuna wanted to protect Drodacharya, all of them, Bhishma and all his Kauravas and all. But that was not Krishna's plan. Krishna wanted to kill them. Okay, so fool's mentality thinks that there's no plan behind creation and all are accident. But scientists say perhaps or maybe, but they are all ideas. Lord's plan, the whole world is moving according to Krishna's plan. So Krishna has a plan and that works. There are many so-called scientists, they say that, oh, perhaps, maybe, all that. No, the cosmic manifestation is a chance for a conditioned soul to go back home, back to Godhead. As long as they have the domineering mentality, which makes them try to load it over material nature, they are conditioned. But anyone who can understand the plan of the Supreme Lord and cultivate Krishna consciousness is most intelligent. So Arjuna is motivated to fight according to the desire of Krishna, and this is the path of real happiness and real perfection. Okay, so Krishna wants to credit. Oh, why is Krishna saying this? Because he wants to give credit to devotee. Krishna desired the battle. He says, this is my plan, and I already killed them. But you should perform your duty. You should not be disturbed. And he says, you will be victorious, become my instrument. Like the father rides the bike and the child wants to sit in the front. And the child thinks that, small baby thinks that he is riding. But just for the pleasure of the child, the father does that. It's actually the father is doing. Krishna already did for Arjuna. Krishna likes to glorify his devotee. Wants to give credit to the devotee. Like Prabhupada says, Krishna as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could have spread Krishna consciousness all over the world by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't do that because he wanted to give the credit to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada said that. He wanted Abhay Charana Ravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada to spread this, and he empowered him. Krishna could have done that as Mahaprabhu. But Prabhupada said, no, he kept that service for me, to make me, I was a insignificant servant. But then Krishna gave that chance to obey, made Prabhupada an instrument, because Krishna wants to give the credit to Prabhupada. Prabhupada writes, every plan is made by Krishna. But he is so kind and merciful to his devotees that he wants to give the credit to his devotees who carry out his plan according to his desire. Life should therefore move in such a way, this is very important. Life should move in such a way that everyone acts in Krishna consciousness and understand the Supreme Personality Godhead through the medium of the spiritual master. The plan of the Supreme Personality Godhead are understood by his mercy, and the plan of the devotees are as good as his plan. One should follow such plans and be victorious in the struggle for existence. So Krishna's plan and devotees' plan are all same. Okay. So today we'll skip breakout room. Okay. Already late. And because we missed some few classes, I'm just trying to make up. Yes, please fill the attendance link. Forgot. Okay, any doubts, any questions to be clear till now? Yes, Nandita Mach.
Hare Krishna Mataji Pranams. This is not really concerning this universal form only. I just wanted to know, Sanjaya described that Duryodhana and Bhishma, everybody on the Kaurava side was dying. Did it elicit any response from Dhritarashtra? Did he feel something, or did he feel like stopping the war or seeing his sons dying and all that?
No, this is giving a clue. He was just giving a clue. Like, he didn't say the death happened. He said that in the universal form, you can see all the Kauravas going inside Krishna's mouth. But Sanjay didn't say it's actually death happening. Sanjay just said, because the demons are, Dhritarashtra is not a devotee. So a devotee cannot understand Krishna's plan. I mean, non-devotee. A non-devotee cannot understand Krishna's plan. So Dhritarashtra didn't actually understand, but it was a clue. Yes, it was a clue. Sanjay was telling Dhritarashtra indirectly that all the sons are going to die. For example, the last sloka, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna Yatra Bhatodana. There also Sanjay gives another clue saying that wherever there's Krishna, wherever there's Arjuna, there's all victory. So indirectly again, Sanjay is going to say to Dhritarashtra that your sons are going to lose or they're going to die. But they didn't say directly, and Dhritarashtra could not understand because he is less intelligent. Demons are less intelligent. He didn't understand actually. But Arjuna understood because he's a devotee and he's intelligent, right? So he understood. Yes, Jyoti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, I have two questions, Mataji. One is Krishna shown universal form in other instances also, like he went to Duryodhana court. Is this universal form and that universal form is the same, Mataji?
No, different. That's what I was saying. Because there Krishna says, nobody have ever seen or heard this form. So that means what Duryodhana saw was just a partial form, a Virat Rupa. What Yashodamaya saw was different universes. And what Arjuna saw was the complete universal form, including the Kala Rupa. You understood? One is Virat Rupa, that is partial. Duryodhana saw only partial. All was different. Different means same universal form, but different parts they saw. Like Duryodhana saw just the Virat Rupa, but Arjuna saw including the Kala Rupa. And Yashodamaya didn't see any of these. She saw the different universes.
Okay,
Being
Mataji.
a part
And
of it.
one more question is at the end of Dwapara Yuga, everybody killed in the war. Same like in the end of Kali Yuga, so many people will killed by Kalki. So will they be also liberated, Mataji?
Kalki will kill only non-devotees. It is said in Srimad Bhagavatam, it's predicted in the 12th canto that Kalki will appear in a Shambhala Grama in the sun as a son of Vishwavishas, and he'll be in a white horse, and he will kill only the non-devotees or demonic people. Devotees will all try to go back. He will not kill pious people. And Kalki, no preaching, nothing will happen. He'll directly kill them, in the sense they'll go to hellish planets, or they have to take rebirth again when the next yuga starts, as Satya Yuga. And it is said that he will destroy all of them. Only non-devotees or demonic people. But Kali Yuga will progress in such a way that all of them will become demonic. This 10,000 years, next 10,000 years is the golden age of Kali, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings and the Harinam and everything will remain. But as Kali Yuga progress, it's going to be worse and worse and worse, and people are going to be godless society is going to come. You can see what's happening around us, right? In the neighboring countries, you know what is already happening. So that's going to happen all over the world, Mataji, where God will become very furious and he comes as Kalki and destroys all these demonic people or non-devotees. So not devotees, it's not for devotees. That's why we should try to escape before that. Because again, 4,27,000 years is remaining in Kali Yuga. But before that, Prabhupada says 10,000 years is these Prabhupada's books are the law books. And we should try to take advantage and try to go back. All of them will not go back.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hope you all filled the attendance link. Okay.
Yeah, Mataji. Mataji, one question.
Upon respect.
Mataji, the Prema Sakshusha, who had the Prema Sakshusha and Jnana Sakshusha?
Pure devotees, like you can see gopis and all exalted devotees, they have Prema Chakshusa. Prema Janachurida Bhakti Vilochanena Sanda Sadaiva Hridayeshu Vilokayandi Yam Shama Sundaram Guna Achintya Gunaswarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So pure devotees, they have this ointment of love, and Santa Sadaiva Hridayeshu, always they see Krishna in their heart. They see Krishna everywhere, like the gopis, the Saka, all of them had this ointment of love. Yashodamaya, Nanda Baba, all pure devotees, Prabhu, like Brajavasis. Even you can say Srila Prabhupada, pure devotees, they see Krishna everywhere. They are all pure devotees, exalted. You can see Madhvacharya, Ramanacharya, all the Acharyas. They all the Guru Parampara, Bhakti, all of them, they had this eyes of love to see Krishna. So
okay,
that is Prema Chakshus.
What other Sakshusha, madam?
Yeah, there is something called Shastra Chakshus, Prabhu, like through Shastras, we can see things. Like you study Shastra and through Shastra. Then Charma Chakshus. Charma means skin. Like what we have is made up of earth, water, fire, and ether. So Charma Chakshus. Then Jnana Chakshus and Divya Chakshus. So Jnana means knowledge. So these are the different type of Chakshus. Yes, Nandita Mataji?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, about the OBA, please consider some of them have submitted twice because that acknowledgement didn't come. Please look at the second one, Mataji, for all those whose assignment went. Please look at the second submission when they got the acknowledgement mail. Because Puja Mataji's first one got some error, it seems. I think Jyoti Mataji's also went twice. So please look at the second one, Mataji.
Yes. Okay.
Ekta Mataji, Ekta Mataji, you had a question?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Ekta Mataji, Hare Krishna. Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Mataji, is it possible to get like extra 2 days to submit the
I've already given like 2 weeks time, I think. More than that?
Yes, Mataji. I'm sorry, I had some personal problem, Mataji. That's why I was not able to write it.
Yeah, might be Tuesday. I'll close, Mataji. I've closed the form on Tuesday.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay. Manjakal Padarubascha, Basanti Bevacha, Padidana Bhavani, Vaishnami, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Jai.